aspired to be a fashion designer and would rock her own fashions everywhere she went. She was a good person and didn't have an ounce of bully in her like the other girls, and I respected that. To be a bad girl, you don't have to be a bully or do terrible things to people or have a nasty attitude, because she was none of that. Sometimes, sadly, bad girls are girls who hang around the wrong crowd. Deshayla Harris, 29 years old, from Norfolk, VA, died of her gunshot injuries at the scene. Police stated that she was a bystander when the shooting began. They went on to say that she was probably struck by a stray bullet or a hail of stray bullets. The shooting in which Deshayla was shot and killed does not have any suspect information as of yet, but I am praying. I am perceived or what people had to say or whatever. My thing is, you never know when it's your last chance to appear and to be present, and to, smile and show the best sides of you like you did on the show. This really shows me that not only do I have to keep myself busy and be very productive all the time, sometimes we forget once we get older and older that it's not okay to sit. What's up, y'all? It's your girl B Octavia, and I am back with another video. This video will be the Virginia Beach shootings part 2. If you would like to see part 1, it is on my second channel, B For Real Podcast, and it was uploaded yesterday. Before I get into today's video, I want to say Be The Brand is out now. What you will have to do if you would like to purchase a shirt, a couple shirts from me, a bucket hat, 2 bucket hats, what I'm going to need you to do is sign up for PayPal. They want you to have a verified account so that there is no issues. So make sure that you do that, and then you can go over to the link that is below and purchase whatever you want to purchase. So without further ado, let's get into the video. What I want to talk about is the third and final shooting that happened on March 26, 2021 in the Virginia Beach area. I'm talking about this is because Pharrell, Snoop Dogg Pharrell, you know what I mean? His cousin was shot and killed by a police officer. So right now we're gonna get into it. Pharrell's cousin, Donovan Lynch, he is 25 years old, was tragically killed by a police officer as the other shooting occurred. Donovan himself was shot in the torso and in the thigh. The officer who shot him was in the area responding to other reports of gunfire. This officer and another policeman told homicide investigators that Mr. Lynch had a gun. A witness also stated that Mr. Lynch had a gun earlier in the evening. A weapon was recovered from the scene, but no evidence links Lynch to the gun. Before he was positively identified, Lynch was described as an armed citizen. It is unclear at this point what happened before shots were fired. The shooting officer did not have his body cam turned on, which is a violation, or at least to me, it should be. The officer was placed on administrative leave, but only time will tell if this officer will be held accountable or it will be ruled as a justified homicide for whatever reason. Donovan's family has called out publicly for transparency on the case and in the investigation of his death. So what I before I close this video out is, number one, like I said in part one, I feel like if you feel as though you got to be out in this environment and you also got to have a gun when it is illegal and all this, and you can't have no fun anyway because you gripping chrome. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel like that, maybe you shouldn't go out. If it's a certain paranoia, you know, and you feel like you got to keep your gun and all that, you shouldn't go out. Figure out something to do in the house. Now, my hope is, because being as though Pharrell, you know, he's a big, known, famous producer. I don't know if you would call him an artist, but whatever. My thing is, I hope that he was somewhat close to his cousin. It's a shame to feel guilty about that after something bad happens. When that happens a lot in the black community, you know? And that's all I'm thinking about. I just hope that he was in his life. I mean, my thing is, if you know that you got younger cousins and nephews and this, like, you really got to give them something to do. They are the youth, you know? And to me, it's like he probably didn't have much to do. He probably was in school, but, you know, it was online for the past year. It is a good thing that Pharrell is who he is, because he has the status to actually get the FBI attention. He got the connections to really blow this up, and that's what he's doing. You know, I think that the funeral of his cousin was on his birthday, and I bet that was hard too. We gotta help each other more, you know, while we here, so there will be no regrets. And hopefully, you know, this officer gets held accountable, because I feel like those body cams should be on. Like, I feel like that's illegal. Comment below if you feel the same way, but I'm just thinking about it, like, why would you not have your body cam on? It's been reports of gunfire. You don't know if you're gonna have to use your gun or not. Like, turn it on. Turn it on. It shouldn't be off. It shouldn't be no off button. You know what I mean? It should not be no off button. But rest in peace to Pharrell's cousin, Donovan Lynch. Rest in peace to Deshaila Harris. And hopefully we on the better days. Hopefully there will be some resolution for Deshaila Harris's family, as well as Donovan Lynch's family. It's your girl B Octavia, and I will see y'all in my next video.